The original Starstone. In the room, Nye Tien stared at his pubic region. His expression became horrified. Unexpectedly, the original Starstone was reborn with me. And it has been completely integrated with my body, and it seems to have become my 10th Yuan vein. Nye Tien discovered that in the pubic region Qi, except for the 9 damaged Yuan in addition to the meridian, there is also the 10th primordial meridian. Warriors, all warriors have only 9 origin veins. This is common sense in martial arts. Every time a Yuan Mai warrior awakens a Yuan Mai, his strength will increase by 1 level. But at this time, Nye Tien had the 10th Yuan Mai. Very weird. Nye Tien remembered that when he avoided Nye Santong's attack, the mysterious power in his body came from the 10th source vein. The 10th Yuan Mai, unlike the other 9 Yuan Mai, does not have any aura of Yuanli, but it gives people an almost surging feeling as if there is a terrifying power hidden in it. The 10th Yuan Mai is the original Starstone. Nye Tien felt the familiar atmosphere in the 10th Yuan Mai and was very excited. The original Starstone was obtained by Nye Tien in the first forbidden place in the heavens, the Dark Sea Galaxy, in his previous life. In his previous life, Nye Tien was the #1 god of war in the heavens. He was arrogant by nature and acted crazily. He inadvertently learned that the secret to breaking through the Heavenly Emperor and ascending to the God realm is hidden in the Dark Sea Galaxy, the first forbidden place in the Heaven realm. So, alone, he ventured into the Dark Starfish. During the trip to the Dark Sea Galaxy, Nye Tien slaughtered the 9 guardian monsters of the Dark Sea Galaxy, finally entered the bottom of the galaxy, and stepped into the legendary Dark Sea God Temple. In the core guardian formation of the temple, he got a stone, the original Starstone. Nye Tien was very excited and left the Dark Sea Temple with the original Starstone. After the original Starstone was taken away by Nye Tien, the Dark Sea Temple collapsed, and the Dark Sea Star River disappeared immediately. After getting the raw Starstone, Nye Tien studied it day and night, but the result made him extremely disappointed. He almost exhausted all methods, but he still failed to open the raw Hour Star Rough Stone. Nye Tien was very depressed. He spent a lot of hard work and almost lost his life. In the end, he didn't find the secret to be promoted to the God realm, but he only got a broken stone. Although the original Starstone could not be opened, Nye Tien could feel that there seemed to be living in the original Starstone, and there was an extremely powerful breath of life in it. Nye Tien feeds the raw Starstone with his blood every day, and he can feel that the life inside the raw Starstone is growing little by little. Originally thought that he could open the original Starstone in this way, but he did not expect that at the critical moment, he was betrayed by Luo Xian and died tragically on the night of the bridal chamber. My rebirth should have a lot to do with the original Starstone. Nye Tien murmured to himself, with a vague feeling that maybe it was the original Starstone that brought him back to life after 100 years of rebirth. What the hell is the original Starstone? Nye Tien became even more puzzled, and his consciousness slowly penetrated the 10th Yuan vein. Ah! The next moment, Nye Tien suddenly screamed and was shocked to realize that he had entered another world. This is... Horrified in his heart, Nye Tien calmed down and began to carefully perceive the world in front of him. Surrounding Nye Tien was a vast and boundless universe, with countless distant and dim stars flickering faintly on the edge of the darkness. This is a lifeless world, like a prehistoric monster that has been sleeping for thousands of years. Nye Tien was even more surprised, and his breathing became heavy. At this moment, there was a sound like heaven and earth in the void of time and space. Eternal chaos, the realm of the galaxy. 9 heavens, endless stars. The power of the stars, the source of power. Strengthen the stars, the eternal supreme. The thunderous sound resounded in his ears, and Nye Tien was so shocked that he couldn't speak. The boundary of the galaxy must be the name of this world. The so-called Jiuzhong Tianhe means that the boundary of the galaxy is composed of the 9 heavens. But what does the power of the stars in that voice refer to? It is also said that the power of the stars is the source of power. What exactly do you mean? Forced himself to calm down, Nye Tien began to have doubts in his heart. He knew in his heart that the reason why he was able to enter the galaxy boundary must be because of the original Starstone. The original Starstone has been integrated with him, and it has become his 10th source vein. Nie Tien can enter the galaxy realm at any time. With doubts in his heart, Nie Tien continued to perceive the world in front of him. The galaxy realm is opened, and the realm element array is activated. At this moment, there was another roaring sound from the surrounding void. Nie Tien was shocked to discover that in the center of the galaxy boundary, a colossal array stood majestically like a cornerstone guarding the heaven and earth, exuding a trace of a simple and mysterious aura, which had existed between the heaven and the earth since ancient times. Boundary Elemental Formation. The sound of the large formation roaring in his ears, Nie Tien couldn't help but change color. The boundary element array was slowly activated, and there was a vicissitude of time and ancient roaring sound, and the entire galaxy boundary immediately followed the formation. In an instant, the originally dark and chaotic galaxy realm suddenly shone brightly, and countless stars became bright and dazzling, dotted on the boundless void. The scene in front of him was so beautiful, surrounded by soft starlight, that Nie Tien was so shocked that he couldn't speak. Boom! At the next moment, a heaven-shattering sound resounded from the center of the boundary element array, and the whole world shook as if being directly pried. Looking around, Nie Tien saw that in the center of the boundary array, a gigantic pillar piercing the sky rose, like a tree of life gushing out from the ground, growing wildly towards the sky. Original Starstone. Nie Tien trembled inexplicably, his heart almost stopped at this moment. He suddenly realized that the huge column of heaven and earth that suddenly appeared in the center of the boundary array was the original Starstone. The raw Starstone grew wildly towards the starry sky, and in the blink of an eye, it was connected to the sky and the earth. Wherever Nie Tien's consciousness went, he could not perceive the end of the raw Starstone leading to the top. Searching upwards along the original starstones, Nie Tien immediately discovered that the galaxy boundary was indeed clearly divided into 9 layers of star fields, that is, the Jiuchong Tianhe. It is the Jiuchong Tianhe. After a long time, Nie Tien calmed down a little and began to carefully observe the original starstone. On the original stone of the stars, there are simple spirit patterns engraved. The lines of the spirit patterns are delicate and complicated, and they seem to contain a very mysterious formation atmosphere. It seems to be some kind of sealed power. Nie Tien also had a deep study of the seals of the spirit array in his previous life, and immediately recognized that the spirit patterns on the starstones were some kind of complicated seals. I also have a deep understanding of seals from my previous life. I have never seen such a complicated seal. The power hidden inside must be amazing, perhaps beyond my imagination. Nie Tien sensed the seal on the original starstone. Except for the kind of terror that shocks the mind, there is no other breath that can be detected. Just when he was extremely surprised, there was another voice from above the void. Boundary element array, guarding the 9 layers of Tianhe in the galaxy boundary. The original stone of stars, blocking the power of 900 billion stars. The power of the stars, the source of power, shatters the void and destroys the sky. With the power of 100,000 stars, the power can shake mountains. With the power of 1,000,000 stars, the power can destroy the earth, force. There was a thunderous sound in his ear. Nie Tien was stunned on the spot. His whole body was petrified.